event where students were gathered together all wearing t-shirts, and those t-shirts had real life struggles that they have dealt with in their life, and the white shirts that were exposed underneath showed what Christ has done or is in the process of making change and bringing hope, freedom, and life to them. All of these students have had a head-on collision with the gospel, the good news about Jesus Christ, and we want to share that news with you right now. So if you and I just take an honest look at the world around us, I think we would all agree that there's something that's gone wrong. The Bible says that God created the world to be perfect and for us to be in right relationship with God, but man has rebelled against God, and we see the consequences of that all around us. If you stand in line at Walmart and you look at the National Enquirer, anybody admit to doing that? But if you would look at any of the magazine headlines, you'd see just chaos and destruction. If you look at Yahoo, look at the headlines, you see chaos, you see destruction. Even if you look at your own life, if you just take a step back for a minute and look, man, there's some things that have gone crazy wrong. And the Bible informs us that those things, that chaos, that destruction is a result of something called sin. So God hardwired us with a conscience so that we would understand what this thing called sin is, that we would know that we are out of bounds. I know that you've probably, I know I have, been guilty and experienced a guilty conscience, and God gave us a conscience. He hardwired us with that. He created us with that so that we would understand that something is wrong. And the Bible informs our experience that what has gone wrong is that we have a fractured relationship with God as a result of us rebelling against Him. And the Bible says that there is consequence to that.
So basically, God is holy, which means perfect. That means that He can't have fellowship with darkness or imperfection. And that's a problem for us because our condition before Christ is that very thing. We're imperfect. The Bible says that we've all fallen short. We've all missed the mark, which means we are imperfect, and thus we cannot have fellowship with God.
Is this: while we were still in our sins, Christ died for us. That's good news. You see, in Romans chapter 3, verse 21, the Bible says, "But now," and that "but now" is a transition statement. What it is the writer of Romans has painted this bleak picture of what our life is like before Christ, what our life is like without Christ. But in verse 3:21, he begins to paint a new picture. He says, "But now, the new righteousness apart from the law has been given to us." Given to us. You see, this righteousness, which means right with God. We've been made right with God, not through the law, not through these commands, but through the price that Jesus paid for us on the cross. His death, burial, but His resurrection won a victory for us that we were incapable of winning for ourselves. That's the good news. To this gospel. Freedom doesn't come from a head knowledge of the gospel, but it comes from our response and from a heartfelt response to the gospel. So what we encourage you to do, if you've seen this and you have questions or maybe you want answers or whatever it may be, we encourage you to get in touch with us. And the best way to do that is to either send us a comment or send us a direct message on this Facebook page. And what we'll do is we'll sit down with that question and we will really begin to search for the answer for that with you and talk with you more and maybe even get you connected with a face-to-face person that can sit down and have a chat with you and really begin to explore the questions and answers that you're seeking. So please take a moment, comment us, message us.